Hi guys. So I want to share with you like a little idea that I have. I mean, it's not gonna happen. I mean, maybe not now, maybe not ever. But I have this big dream that one day I will be a pop star. My name is Rudian Reyes and I make music currently here on YouTube. And I make daily uploads of music that I've made for the last 16 years, as well as covers of songs. The songs that I do cover do sound a little rough because I did have my tonsils taken out a year ago, and I am also struggling with stage fright daily, which is also why I'm kind of looking away from the camera. Just a heads up, I have terrible eye contact issues. But my dream is one day to go on tour with my music and talk about it and sing and do things. And I have this idea for a thing called Starstruck Tour, where the background behind me would be a pink background with pink stars and glitter, and then the stage there'd be a fog machine and then rainbow lights above me, and we would have the traveling caravan from one of my songs, and I would do a 30 set thing from my album Sobering and Fantasy, which are pretty amazing albums. They're my favorites out of the ones that I've made. I feel like they show my growth. Another thing that I'd like to have my it's a little silly. I'd like to have the people that come to see me dressed in Ren Fair so we can all act. And I have this idea for a dance to one of my songs, where it would include glowing mushrooms and swords, and it'd be amazing. And I'd be on stage in a fairy costume with my makeup done. I can just see it, It's one of those things that people don't talk about as their dreams, and that's mine. I can see it visually in my head every day. I can just picture everything that's gonna happen, down to the detail of the lights on me, down to my stage fright, everything. I can just see it. I would have interactive dances with the crowd. I'd have you guys sing with me. It'd be fun. I want to have fun. I want to dance. I want to be that pop star. And I figured sharing my dreams is the best I can go from here. Just so I can, just so that I can get somewhere with it. And I know not everyone is big on dreams, especially for people like me who are bigger, autistic, not your neurotypical person, who is also really out there and wild and free-spirited, as well as, I'm a ginger, so I got bullied a fuck ton in high school, in elementary, middle school. I was not the girl that was popular, and I never have been. I'm fat, you can see that, so that's another thing. I'm also not particularly straight, I wouldn't call myself. I'm more of a demisexual pan-romantic woman who veers left and right, and I also have some furry tendencies, which most people would not be proud to state, but I don't give a fuck what you guys think about me. That's the whole point. I want to be me in the end. I want to be able to create music. I want to be able to let people know my dreams, and yeah, I want you guys to know me for me. I don't want you to, in the end, be, disappointed with what you got, even though I already warned you I'm just gonna be me for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to put a panel here, and I'm going to speak now. So this is kind of what I was talking about before. As you can see, my idea is called the Starstruck Tour, and the colors are actually the colors that I want to be involved in it. So here's the idea behind my first tour. It's going to be a 30 mix set between my two albums, Sobering and Fantasy. I definitely want to get in there with some dances to some of these, because some of these are upbeat, like Chosen Family and Euphoria. The idea is like, I want a pink background with tons of stars, and definitely a fog machine at my feet, and I want rainbow lights ahead of me, so it looks like there's a rainbow on the floor. I also want to ask people to dress in Ren Fair style clothes, like really get into it, really have that fantasy aspect. I would definitely have swords and glowing mushrooms as props for dance scenes, and I kind of have like this idea of us swinging around swords, a sword fight, and the glowing mushrooms I feel like could be like not just props but also something that we can give out to the crowd. I would like to have the traveling caravan, which is actually this caravan from my song in the background. It's like a wooden old style gypsy caravan with like crystals and flowers coming out of it, really detailed. And the idea behind the traveling caravan is if you take from it, it's going to curse you. Like there's a sword, and the longer you use the sword, the more of your soul is taken, and then like you get a cloak to hide from everyone, and you essentially just lose who you are over time. The next piece, I want to do like interactive dances with the crowd. I want you guys to help me come up with stuff like that. I definitely want to find someone to play the flute for Serene. That's essentially a song about a satyr that's in the woods playing her flute, her pan flute, and a centaur comes upon her and thinks she's the most beautiful thing in the world. I definitely want each like location in the tour to have a different fantasy aspect. Like the first one's definitely going to be Ren Fair style. Another one I would kind of like to do is maybe like pirates for a different one, and fairies at another. And like I kind of want to have like an LGBTQ like song moment too, where we sing like possibly my song Bi Curious. And I want to keep having like a solid energy by mixing slow and energetic songs, so that we can keep like, a professional vibe, I guess. Like 1 minute we're calm and we're awesome, and then the next minute we're having an addictive energy moment. So yeah, this is like the idea behind my Starstruck tour that I kind of have. It's not official by any means. I haven't talked with any producers or anything about my music. This is just my idea for if it ever happens. This is gonna be the first ever tour. And we're definitely gonna mess around with like, especially the fantasy aspect, like I was saying. I might even have like fairy wings, and I might work with smaller creators to come together with like my closet. I've got quite a few different people that I'm inspired by, like Chaperone for one. You guys all know that because I mentioned that in one of my previous videos. Billie Eilish is another. I definitely loved Hannah Montana and Bella Dancerella. That's so cringe, but when I was a kid I was obsessed with Bella Dancerella, and she had this saying, make your good better and your better best. And that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to keep getting better over time. And I want to do this so that I can, just be me. I want to have fun. I want to live my life, and I want you guys to live it with me. So that being said, thank you for listening to this obnoxious video, and have a very wonderful day. And remember, like I say on my Creeps and Crawls videos, to stay creepy, my friends. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. And yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful day.